Namaste, Chair Yogis. Thank you for joining me today for our Chair Yoga TV practice. I am so looking forward to sharing this one with you. It's going to be focused mostly on the neck, the shoulders, and the spine, but we're going to incorporate a little bit of energy work through embodying the mountain, using the sun energy, and also finish with a beautiful hands-on healing that is just so yummy, and I can't wait to share it with you. So don't forget, if you like this video, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the love so more chair yogis can join us in our practice and we can build this community. But for now, if you're ready, let's go and get started. All right, so let's start our practice today in sitting mounted. We'll come a little to the front of the chair, bringing our feet forward with us so that we can create 90-degree angles here at our knee joint. Try and have your middle toes pointing forward so that you can create a nice line from your middle toe to your knee and to your inner hip bone. It just sets our legs up in a really stable position and also good protection for our knee joint as well. And then from your hips, you've got another little 90-degree angle here as the hips come into that right angle and then lead upwards through the spine. And then from here, the crown of the head reaches towards the sky and the shoulders can drop down into the back. Have your hands resting down or up or even beside you if you want to, coming into the more, I guess, traditional Tadasana shape, but make it in your own way. Tadasana is the mountain pose, in case you're wondering what that word is that I just said. And then from here, if you like to, feel your feet connecting to the earth. Tadasana being the mountain pose, if you think about the base of a mountain, feel your feet as though they are the base of the mountain, connecting to the earth beneath and the earth connecting to the base of the mountain. It's almost like they are one, right? Feel that connection between you and the earth. And notice that connection as being very stable and solid and secure, steady, grounding, supportive. Feel into that as the place that you're going to begin your practice today. The place that you can return to at any time when you need it, not just here on the chair, but whenever you need it through your day, you can come back and connect to your mountain. Feel your feet into the earth. Feel the earth into your feet. Then travel up your body. Feel the legs, the sit bones, the spine, top of the head reaching upwards, lifting up as though the sun in the sky is pulling the peak of your mountain upwards towards it, encouraging you to grow tall, to be present, to stand in your power. And find those little elements of stability through the mountain itself, but then also those little elements of softness. Feel the ebb and flow of the breath, the energy in the mountain. And let's embody this mountain shape even more with an affirmation. I am the mountain. I'm strong, stable, solid, secure, and connected. I am the mountain. I'm strong, stable, solid, secure, and connected. Notice how that makes you feel. Breathe in the feeling of that into your entire being. And then when you feel ready to, just gently let your eyes open again. You can bring your hands to your lap if they weren't there already. Notice if you feel like your feet are maybe stuck down into the ground. I do. Really connected. So let's start at the top of our body. We'll take a breath in and grow tall through the spine. Reach the crown up for the sun. Take a breath out as you let your ear gently fall to your right shoulder. And then inhale to come back. And exhale to the left. And inhale to the center. And again Just gently, no forcing, just let it go as far as it naturally wants to go. When we force things, they tend to hold on more than stretch. So if you're looking for a stretch, forcing yourself isn't going to help you. It's actually going to hinder you. Relaxing and breathing into it will really help. So let's come back to the right side now and then turn the head down. So we're looking almost at our armpit or to the ground beside you. And then gently rotate back and lift the head to the middle. And to the other side, turn the head down. And you might feel that shift in the back of the neck from the side to kind of the inner muscles near the spine. Do one more. And then coming back into the center again, and let your chin just come directly down in the middle. Notice where you feel that one. And then lift the chin just slightly, but only looking up to where the roof meets the wall. Don't drop the head all the way back. And tuck the chin in a bit and lower the chin to the chest. And then inhaling, coming up. One more time, nice and slow. There's no rush. And then coming back into the center. And from here, lifting the shoulders up and back and down, and keeping your hands either resting on your thighs or floating off a little bit. When we float them off, we're going to add a little bit more weight to the movement. So if you want a bit more resistance, feel free to float them off. And the further away you take your hands from your body, the more resistance you're going to get. And then let's change direction, coming up and over and around. And again, just taking your arms as far away from you as you'd like. Feel into what feels good for you today. I think every time I do something, it's always different. So just got to feel into this moment, right? Yes. And then we'll come back from there and imagine we're holding a little ball of energy. Maybe it's the sun that we've just been reaching up for. And we're going to take this ball of energy over to the right and up somewhere, wherever your up is for today, to the left and then around again. I'm just taking it to, again, that distance away from you that feels right. You can keep it very close to your body if you want to and make little circles, or you can take it further away and make big ones. Let's change direction anyway, wherever you are. And the bigger doesn't necessarily mean better. It doesn't make you a better human if your sun is making huge circles. So just come back to what feels right. That's the best place to be. All right, and going back into the middle, and take this little sun of yours and bring it upwards towards the sky, and then exhale, bring it down, and almost like you're going to put it into your upper belly. Bring it back. Let your elbows float behind you when you do that, and then we'll take it back to our up for today. Again, it doesn't have to be all the way up, and then we'll bring it back, almost bringing that light, that energy into your body, connecting with that energy of the sun, the light within. And then we'll take that light and we're going to start to spread it out to others. So we're going to bring our hands forward just as far, again, close if you like, or further away. And then we'll inhale and come back up. We're going to exhale, keep the feet grounded, keep the spine long, and inhale. And again, let's come forward, press through your feet, support yourself, and then coming back again. Beautiful. Now let's come into the center and take a breath in. And as you exhale, take that energy ball towards the right. Now notice if you're changing the size of your energy ball, can you keep it the same? Let's come back to the middle. Maybe lock your elbows on the side, turn from the ribs, and come back to the middle. And again, when we keep them locked, we tend to make sure that we're turning in the right place rather than using our arms to turn, which is not really turning, it's just using your arms. We're coming back. Now we'll come over to this left side. We're going to pause over here. Now when we get to the left side, take your ball upwards towards the sky again, take it over to the top and then over towards the right side. Now stretch it apart so that lower hand comes down. It's a stretchy sun now. We're going to bring it back together, come back up, turn into that twist again and bring the ball back to your heart and then back around to the front. We'll do that to the other side. So we twist first. We'll lift our ball to wherever's comfortable. Turn the shoulders forward as we lean over towards the left. Stretch that ball apart. Bring that ball back together as you come back up into your twist and back to the center. Let's do that again. We're going to turn, lift, side stretch, stretchy ball, come back, center, twist, and to the middle. One more time, turning, lifting, lengthening up and over, stretching apart, and then coming back into your twist and back into the center again. Let that ball rest now down onto the lap. Take a breath. Notice what you feel. Now from here, keep your left leg as it is. Take your right leg out in front. Wiggle your toes a little bit. Maybe circle slowly your ankle in one direction. And circle like a ball in the other direction. Feeling a round kind of theme going on here. All right, and then coming back, pressing the foot into the ground, taking the other foot, giving the toes a little wiggle, and then circling in one direction. I'm hearing a lot of cracks today. I don't know about your ankles. Let's circle the other way. Can you hear that? It's pretty loud. Come back into the middle. And from here, let's take the legs a little wider apart and we'll drop the knees in towards the center and then open out those knees to the side. And gently bringing them back in again, and opening out. And again, just rotating that beautiful hip joint, that leg bone in the hip joint, no rush. See if you can add a little resistance to your movement. So you're making it conscious, you're moving with your muscles, not just kind of swinging out of the joints. And then come back into the middle. And from there, drop the knees gently side to side. Just a little, couple of times. And come back to the middle. Now pressing the feet into the floor, take the legs back out a little bit wider again. We're going to take back that ball again now. Breathe in, and as we exhale with that beautiful long spine, let's bring that ball downwards towards the ground. Now you're welcome again to keep it closer to you or further apart. And then from here on the inhale breath, sweep the ball forward, so fingertips point forward. We're going to lift it upwards and then maybe just take it over the back of the head, bend the elbows and bring them behind your head. Then inhale, straighten the elbows, reach out forward, ground your feet to support you as you bring the ball back downwards. So if you were having it close to you, you could lift up, let the hands move back to the shoulders, let the hands move forward, and then come forward again. Okay, so lots of different ways that you can practice this. We'll do one more time. And do it in our own way. Bring the hands maybe behind the head, back up again, and forward and down. Now we're going to do it again, but we're going to stop with our hands back towards our shoulders or behind our shoulders. So pausing here and just let that ball squish together behind you. Maybe your palms will touch, or maybe your hands will touch your shoulders instead. Now, if you take your hands behind your head, you might be able to just rest your head back in your hands. Your hands are on your shoulders. You can maybe bring them together, or you can keep them as they are, pointing forward or lifting upwards if that feels okay for you. Okay, so just taking that again, wherever it feels right. There's no right or wrong place because everybody's so different and every day we're so different. Just taking a beautiful breath in here and breath out. One more breath. Then use your inhale breath to bring your hands up and forward. And let's come back and take that ball back down towards the ground. And from here, come back up to the center. We're going to take the ball over to the right side again. Then we're going to stretch it apart, forward and backwards. And then we'll bring that ball back together and then turn back to the front. And then to the side, let's stretch it apart. Bring it back together and to the center. One more to each side, turning and stretching Again, just as wide as you want. And back to the front. Last one. And stretching. And coming back to the front. All right, just put that ball back down again onto your legs. Isn't it amazing? It just, a magic ball just disappears when you need it to. All right, now from here, we're going to come up and bring the feet back in towards each other. Take the hands to the hips. We're going to let the shoulder blades draw back towards each other. Maybe the thumbs are just resting on the sacrum on the lower back. Maybe you take your fingertips downwards and the palms, the base of the palm rest on the sacrum. Or maybe there's another place your arms feel better, so just take them to where you need. Let the inhale draw your sternum upwards and your shoulder blades towards each other. Maybe the elbows move towards each other without overdoing it. So sometimes we really want to like crunch and pull our shoulder blades towards each other, but let's go softly and gently because then we're not forcing it. So let's take a couple of breaths here, really opening through the front of the chest. One more breath, ground your feet. And slowly release through that upper body. Bring your hands back to your lap. And either now, keep your hands on your lap. Take a breath in actually just to rebound after that. Or maybe letting your left hand float down towards your left hip, and you can press the palm down towards the ground if that feels okay. I'm going to bring the chin in a little bit towards the throat and let the right ear rest down towards the right shoulder. And we did this sort of at the beginning, but we're just adding that little bit of a stretch downwards here. And we're going to pause and breathe just for another round of breath. And we'll use the inhale breath to slowly draw the head back up. Keep the crown reaching up for the sun, the peak of the mountain. And press down with your right hand if you like as you take your ear towards your left shoulder. Now notice if your chin falls down, or see if you can keep your chin forward, nose forward. Next inhale, come back up towards the center and rest your hands on your thighs. And then from here, bring your hands back to your shoulders, or maybe you want to bring them down the back again, or maybe this time you'd like to interlace your fingers and open the elbows out. And then bring the tongue to the roof of the mouth. I know, it's strange, isn't it? And we're going to press back as though we're pressing our head into a wall behind us. We can use our hands or our arm if we have those there. If you've got your hands on your shoulders, imagine you're going double chin and you're pushing your head back into an imaginary wall or a pillow behind your head, okay? So just pushing back, so use your hands or your elbows or that imaginary wall against your head to give you that stability there. Tongue on the roof of the mouth and breath flowing. Chin down, not up. Just parallel, just in line, so we don't want it to poke up or forward. One more breath. On your exhale, if your hands are up somewhere, release them down. Just notice how that feels in the back of your neck. Do that one more time. So just choosing maybe the same, maybe something different this time if you like. Just deciding what feels right for your body. Again, just make sure you don't lift your chin upwards as you do this. Tongue on the roof of the mouth, pushing the chin back, and hands into head into hands, or imaginary wall or arms, whatever you're doing that feels right for you. Just breathing, a couple of breaths. And then when you're ready to, let's release the head, bring the hands down. Just notice how that neck feels. And to finish off today, if you would like to, you can sit back, you can relax, you can go into a Shavasana, or if you would like to, we can do some hands-on healing on ourselves. So just taking your beautiful hands and placing them somewhere on your body. Maybe it is your neck or shoulders, or maybe it's another part of your body that you would like to send some love and healing to today, or just hold because it's been speaking up. So bring your hands to that part of your body and gently just lay them on there. And simply just doing that, I felt a chill. I don't know if you feel something just from doing that action alone. And if your hands are on your body, maybe you can feel the heat generating that loving, healing energy from your hands to this body part. Or maybe you're just simply letting this body part know that you're here for it. You've heard it speaking up, letting you know that it needs some love, attention. And you're going to hold it with that intention of love and healing. If you like to work with source energy, you can ask source to come through the crown of the head and come to your hands to help you with this healing now. Bringing in that beautiful white or golden healing light of unconditional love. Allowing it to fill up the space under your hands, wherever that may be for you. Allowing it to cleanse and clear and remove any obstacles that are there that are stopping this place from healing and transmuting them to love and light energy. And then filling that space with that beautiful healing light. Allowing all the cells, the muscles, the joints, ligaments, whatever it is for you, maybe it's an energetic healing, emotional, mental, whatever it is, filling up that space now, allowing that healing to happen. And just stay here together for another few breaths, but you're welcome to repeat this or do it as often as you like. And when you take away your hands from your body, very slowly remove the hands. So thank you if you were working with the source. Thank you for helping me with that healing. Bring your hands away, maybe just flick the fingers down just to release any energy that has come onto your hands. So bringing your hands back to your lap and taking a breath here, and just notice how that body part feels. Does it feel any different? Notice how you feel. Again, you're welcome to stay longer here, but for time purposes, I'm going to finish off our practice today. And thank you so much for coming along. I hope that was helpful for you and you enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. How was that? Thank you so much for joining me in that practice. I hope that you enjoyed that. I'm still feeling the effects of that hands-on healing. That's a technique I love to practice on all different parts of my body whenever I need it. So please feel free to use that and tap into that beautiful healing energy that you have inside you. All right, that's it from me for today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Chair Yoga TV. Don't forget to comment below if there's anything you would like to see in our upcoming videos. Until then, I'll see you later. Have a beautiful day.